Hey guys.
Hey guys.
So as many of us are now spending a lot more time working from home, we thought we'd explore today 14 fun home-based business ideas that you can explore for yourself to start maybe this year or perhaps looking towards starting next year as we're making this video at round about the end of the year. These ideas are ones that we haven't explored before. We've tried to keep them really interesting and fun, and we hope you find them really practical in order to help you explore these home-based ideas and start them either as a side hustle or as a business.
That's right. So to help us to continue to grow this channel and reach more people, please show us some love and hit that subscribe button. Show some love to our channel, guys.
Yep, and if you're really enjoying this video, we'd love you to hit the like button because that really helps to encourage the algorithm to promote our videos to many more people.
Hi, I'm Mary.
And I'm Ken.
Of the Humble Penny and Financial Joy Academy, and what we do on this channel is to give you the tips, the insights and the practical hacks to help you work towards a dream life of financial independence and money joy.
So just to mention, by the way, that some of these ideas you'd have to really think about them from your own personal circumstances.
Yeah.
Just bear the current circumstances in mind, obviously factor those in exploring these ideas, but we're just going to share them as quickly as we can because we've got 14 of them to get through. And then you need to go away, look in the details in the resource section of this particular video for various links that we're going to share for you to go away and explore these ideas a lot further. Now, we think it's fair to look at this idea of a home-based idea by looking at the pros and cons first, okay? So let's speak about the pros very quickly. The first pro is that if you run a business, you can get a refund for business-related expenses. And that's really, really powerful because if you just did a side hustle, you can't easily just claim back expenses that you've put through relating to a side hustle. But if you've got it as a company, as a business, you can claim back business-related expenses, whether it's for a phone or a computer or something that relates to you running your business. So this makes the idea of a home-based business really attractive.
That's right. And the second pro is no overhead costs. So compared to a typical business, you don't have to worry about paying any rent or business rates because all the overheads are at home.
And the third pro is that you get flexibility and good work-life balance. So your partner, in my case, I've got my wife involved, can get involved with the business if it's something that you would like in your own life as well.
Okay, so what are the cons of running a business from home?
Yeah, so one major one is that although you get lots of freedom and stuff like that, it can get lonely running a business from home, especially if you are, running it just by yourself. I'm lucky that I've got you and vice versa, and that helps. The other point as well tied to that is that if you're not deliberate about keeping fit, you can actually get really unfit by running your business from home.
That's right. Another con is that although you're running your business from home, you still have to abide by the rules and regulations for the type of business that you're running. So things like insurance, for example.
And the third con would be that you might need dedicated space at home depending on what type of business you're running. So if you run a home-based business that requires you to collect stock and inventory, you might need dedicated space for that. But not all businesses from home require space. And we're going to be mentioning some of those in these 14 ideas we're going to share today.
So number one is to productize your talents or expertise. So this is one of our favorite ones because this is what we personally do at home and it's a way that we generate income on a weekly basis. So one of the problems about swapping your time for money is that if you're not working, you do not earn an income. So the way around this is to productize your talents or expertise. And so there are many different ways of doing this. Some of the ways in which we do it and which you can do it is to create things such as ebooks, online courses, downloadable reports, digital templates, and niche designs or plans.
The second idea is to buy an existing business online. So the popular pathways for most people is to try and start their own online business. But you can actually just go and buy an existing business online. We've had experience with this, although this was from an offline perspective, with my mum years ago actually buying a ready-made business and then working on that business to try and make it profitable. So this is one pathway. If you're somebody who's not really interested in the kind of the nitty and gritty of setting a business up, you can actually head off and buy an existing business online. So platforms such as the exchange marketplace, which we're going to put links to below, are great for trying to buy existing e-commerce businesses. Another platform is one called Flipper, which is fantastic if you're somebody who's interested in buying an existing blog that already makes money or an existing e-commerce business that makes money. Again, you can check out Flipper. We're going to put links to that below for you to head over there and see if it's something that might appeal to you.
Number 3 is that you can teach niche classes online. So there are little overheads with this, and it's more about time that you put in. The other beauty about teaching niche classes is that you don't only have the flexibility of time to teach when it's convenient for you, but you could also offer a hybrid, such as live courses mixed with some pre-recorded sessions. So this is something that we do in our Financial Joy Academy, where we offer a mixture of live sessions via coaching sessions and masterclasses, as well as pre-recorded courses.
Absolutely. The key thing to note with teaching niche courses online is that you can do it in different ways. So you can, for example, offer one-to-one teaching with somebody, or you can offer a one-to-many type setup. You could even offer, small group teaching, or you can offer a form of an intensive or a mastermind that might be spread over, say, a weekend or an entire day, that sort of thing. So there are various ways that you can go about actually delivering your sessions, but the key is that word that you used earlier, which is niche. You've got to have expertise in a particular area. It could be that you are a yoga expert, or it could be that you are a beauty expert. Yeah. In our case, our expertise is around the area of personal finance. The key is to make sure you have that niche. Key is to make sure you identify that niche area and then choose a pathway for how you're then going to deliver that expertise to your ideal audience.
That's right. Okay, so final points to make with what Ken said is that if you do not like to show your face online, there is an option for you to do screen recorded sessions on platforms such as Zoom, Loom, or ScreenFlow.
Next point is to grow an audience around your life. So this is a fun way of actually taking something that you're really passionate about and using that to then grow an audience that you can then potentially monetize over time. So a lot of people actually do this by starting with blogging as an option. And with blogging, what they do with that is try and recommend other people's products and use those products to help their audience solve their problems. People typically refer to that as a form of referral or affiliate marketing. And once they make some money from referring other people's products, they can then reinvest that money into then creating their own products. So we've done this ourselves. We launched thehumblepenny.com in 2017, and for the first 2 years we spent a lot of time getting to know our audience and recommending other people's products to them, and the income that we generated from that we reinvested into helping us create things such as a YouTube channel, creating Financial Joy Academy, creating lots of other products that we have, which has then helped us to generate our own income. But note, the key thing is that we've built this around our personal life, which is the beauty of this particular idea, is that you prioritize your life first. In our case, it's the family life, which we've prioritized first, and then design and built the business, or the business offering, as it were, around that. If you're interested by any chance in learning more about this idea, we've created a free 7-day how to create an impactful blog course. I'm going to put a link to it below and above for you to head over and check it out. It's free, and for 7 days, each day you get delivered an element that will teach you how to go about doing this for yourself.
So number 5 is to create a print-on-demand service. So this requires no investment, no warehouse, no stocks or shipping costs. So what you're doing here is customizing white label products with your own imaginative ideas. So the popular thing that people tend to send as print-on-demand service is t-shirts. However, you can choose to do phone cases or bottles or hoodies or caps. The choice is yours. So we've got you covered. We've done some research for you, and if you click on the link below, platforms such as Productise shows you how drop shipping on demand works.
Okay, so the next one is to become a tech virtual assistant. So virtual assistants typically help online business owners or business owners generally to help them to cover all various bits of admin, ultimately to help them build their businesses over time. But a tech virtual assistant is somebody who goes a bit beyond that and learns about the key bits of technology that are necessary for running an online business. Bits of tech such as WordPress or Canva or ConvertKit, things like that. There are a variety of them that you'd have to learn in order to become a tech VA. But the beauty of it is that there is such high demand for tech virtual assistants. Why? Because there are so many people starting online businesses. And as those businesses grow, they would need somebody who has the confidence to help to look after the tech end of their online business. In terms of what you can generate in income, you can earn anything between £28 per hour all the way up to around £45 per hour. And with this, you can actually agree a small retainer. So you'd agree a fixed number of hours per month, and you can have multiple clients at the same time. So every single month, you can bill your clients in advance, and you can pretty much guarantee your income for that month. Also, tech virtual assistants can go on later on to become what's known as an online business manager. But I'll let you do a bit of research into what that entails. But this is something that I highly recommend as a home-based business idea that absolutely anyone can explore, learn from, and start as a new opportunity.
Okay, so number 7 is to sell homemade items. This could be anything such as cakes, to baby crochet products such as hats, mittens, rattles, or it could even be like phone covers.
Yeah.
The choice is yours, but the point here is to focus on a niche. You can build your customer base up through referrals and recommendations via platforms such as Etsy. Eventually, you might consider starting your own website and creating an e-commerce store on a platform such as Shopify.
Okay, so number 8 is to do video editing for YouTubers. I've chosen that particular niche because there are so many people creating on the YouTube platform. But here's the secret. These people just want to focus on the actual creation of the videos, planning them and coming up with creative ideas. And they'd much love to outsource the editing to somebody else. So there's huge demand for editors, people who can actually edit YouTube videos. The best way to go about getting in touch with YouTubers is to come up with a bit of a portfolio. It might be 1 or 2 videos that you've edited. Contact somebody who creates on YouTube. That might be a clue to you guys that you might want to reach out to us maybe. But contact somebody who creates on YouTube and just say to them, hey, look, here's some of my work. Please consider using me as an editor. People love somebody who is somewhat reasonable in their pricing, but have really good handwork. And the minute you've landed that one person, believe you me, they will refer you to more YouTubers, because YouTubers tend to have each other as friends, provided they can see the reliability in what you do.
Yes.
So what are some of the skills that if these guys wanted to learn how to do video editing, what are the kind of top 3 things that they might want to learn as beginners, do you think?
I would say just how to slice different scenes and stitch them together, basic graphics, how to add graphics, and also basic transitioning skills.
Perfect. Yeah. Now, Mary obviously knows that. I'm not sure if you know this, but Mary edits every single video that we put out here on YouTube, and she learns this skill by herself as well. So
look in the link below for some links to some free and some paid editing softwares that you can get started with. Okay, so number 9 is copywriting for small businesses. So copywriters write compelling copy for newsletters, ads, blog posts, the list goes on.
Yeah, copywriting basically means selling. So you are somebody who's able to sell through words, and it's possibly one of the most profitable niche skills that you could ever learn. So if you've got a way with words, you might be able to really explore this idea of copywriting, because it's really high paid and really high sought after by online entrepreneurs as well as offline entrepreneurs. A good way to get started with this is to do some reading, do some research. We recommend just going to somewhere like Amazon and searching for a keyword like the word copywriting or copywriters. Grab a few books and begin to look into this idea for yourself. And the next step would be to focus on a specific niche area. We recommend small and medium-sized businesses because quite a lot of them need help. And oftentimes they don't actually know that the help that they need is copywriting in order for them to be able to generate more sales. Number 10 is become an online DJ. Now, this comes out of a real life experience. I did an event recently where I spoke on a panel, and there were about 700 people who logged in from all over the world on Zoom. But the one thing that everybody remembers beyond the speakers was the DJ that showed up, and literally, the tunes that this guy was playing were just unbelievable. Really took people way back. And this idea of becoming a DJ online, for meetings and events is one that really changes the dynamics of meetings. And you could easily make yourself a few £100s by pitching yourself in that niche as somebody who can really get an event, really get the people really excited and get the buzz really going before perhaps a serious meeting happens or before a particular type of event happens over a platform like Zoom or Skype, for example.
That's right. I attended that Zoom and it was on point.
Yeah.
That DJ was on point. And I must say that, if you do a good job, then you will also get referrals because there will be many people on that call. So number 11 is to offer music lessons. So you can teach people locally or even abroad a particular musical instrument, even in the comfort of your own home. For example, our two boys, they currently learn violin lessons via Zoom, but previously, before this current situation, they were actually learning it in person in a building. And so the music school that our boys attend have now been able to take on people from all over the world, and they are now able to have access to great musical lessons online. So if you have particular music skills, then this is something for you to explore.
Yeah.
You can start small locally by putting an ad out locally and then build it out through referrals.
Okay, so this next one will require some imagination, which is to build a subscription-based cleaning business. So we all know what a cleaning business is, but one really interesting idea that we've seen work practically is this idea of creating a cleaning business from the comfort of your own home, but based out of a subscription. So you in effect play two roles here. You'd be the person who is setting up the business and seeking out new business, seeking out people who you're going to offer your cleaning services to, but you also have people doing the work for you. And the goal is that you create using current technology, which is very, very accessible, very cheaply. You'll be able to create a subscription offering. This is where it gets really interesting, because what people tend to do when they do cleaning services is that they show up, they clean, and then they ask for the money. But you do it the other way around, which is that you will invoice in advance, earn your money as a subscription, and then the people who help you within your little team, could be one person or two people, then show up and do the work. And so with this, you now have for yourself essentially a recurring revenue stream. And the reason why this works really well is that subscribers are actually better than customers. That's the real thing that underpins this idea of creating for yourself a subscription-based cleaning business.
So the next one is to run a childminding service from the comfort of your own home. So this is suitable for somebody who already has young kids themselves, or you don't even have to have children. But what we'd suggest is for you to check the rules and regulations and the requirements in your area for setting this up, because you will need to have certain things in place before you can run a childminding service at home. Okay, so this is ideal compared to maybe running a nursery, because you don't have to worry about overheads or business rates. It's all within the comfort of your home, and you can work based on the space that you have in your home.
All right, so number 14 is a fun one, which is to explore this idea of a mobile barber or beautician or spa, essentially. Now, this comes out of my discussion with Mary, actually, where I was saying to her, look, wouldn't it be nice if you had a service where, like, if you wanted a barber, your barber can just show up to your house, and you wanted like a nice session, a bit of a special one, and they show up and give you a haircut at your home. If you wanted a spa, they can show up and give you a spa at your home.
For men as
well. For men, yeah, I was saying
men.
Specifically for men, because men, we don't think about these things. But I was thinking to myself, like, why not? Why can't you have these things? But they do actually exist, and they are low cost to actually get started. And I've got a theory around this, in that there are a generation of people right now who are really looking for fun things that they can do, that can be delivered to their homes, right?
Yeah.
Like, for example, I can speak for my parents, I can speak for my sisters. I know even for us, we wouldn't mind, like, a barber or somebody doing a spa showing up at the house and offering such a service. And we wouldn't even mind paying a premium for that service, provided it can be delivered safely and reliably.
Yeah.
So we're just sharing this idea as something for you to explore. It could be a mobile barbering service, a mobile beautician, or doing eyebrows and what have you. It could be a mobile spa service. But the idea here is mobile, and it's something that you can actually explore and get started with much lower cost than you might think ordinarily.
So guys, you can pretty much market this service to people who are very busy. So they have very stressful jobs where they work crazy hours, but they also feel like they need to be pampered and have some treatments. They don't have time to drive or to go to a spa. With this, whenever they have time, they can book a service, and it's just so much more convenient for them, and they would be happy to pay a premium for that service.
Guys, we really hope you've enjoyed this video about these 14 fun home-based business ideas that you can explore this year or next year or whenever for that matter. If you really enjoyed it, we'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which one of those 14 ideas really hit home for you as something that you might be able to explore for yourself as a home-based business? And which of them are you currently exploring right now, maybe? Let us know in the comments. It'd be very interesting to kind of know what people liked and what people might want to explore in the very near future.
And guys, if you enjoyed this video and you have not yet hit that subscribe button, come on guys, what are you waiting for? Please do hit that subscription button and show us some love.
Yes.
We'd really appreciate it, and it would really help us spread the love to more people and help them out.
Don't forget to like this video and please share it with just one other person at least. It will really help us to get our word as far and as wide as possible to as many people in order to help them move forward with their business ideas as well. Thank you so much for watching today's video.
Thank you guys.
And as ever, in all things, be thankful and seek joy.
Take care.
Take care guys. Bye.